Another angle on the now abandoned, long abandoned Cinema Grill at 86th and Ditch Road in Indianapolis. We're now looking toward the east, actually southeast, as I approach it from the other side of the parking lot. And you can see this building has not been in use in quite a while, but you know, it structurally seems to be hanging in there, although there's, you go up here and you see ceiling and light fixture, and many films were shown here, and it looks like we've had the last showing. Although there are some new beginnings. As you see, there's a bird's nest. I wonder where that guy is right now. But yes, this is the theater, and the building next door appears to maybe be being used as a church, but it too looks very abandoned. You know, these are tough times with COVID, and this has been closed long before the health crisis began, but it is telling. We're going to walk down the other end here and just take a look in the windows and see what's going on in here. They've got event parking. That's going to come in handy someday. And there is the door to the theater, the magic room where lights would flicker and you would see people moving on the screen. And you have to remember that when I think the first time I came here was 1989. As I said in the earlier video, I came because I was living up at Pickwick Farms Apartments. Wish put me up there for a month while my house is being closed on, and they were showing Field of Dreams here, which I'd wanted to see, and at that point it was a second run film. But you know, back then there were laser discs and there were VHS tapes, but there was no such thing as DVD. And a Laserdisc experience was probably the closest you were going to get in your home to a cinema experience. But if you wanted to see a film on a big screen, especially, because everything back then was, you know, rear projection at home, you would come to a place like this. So RIP to the Cinema Grill, and there's a former patron in the window where he used to buy his ticket. And it's sad, time marches on, but thought I'd share this memory from the northwest side of Indianapolis.